If you're like me, we both grew up to be thinking that we are weird inside of our minds. When we're interacting with people outside, we think we're weird people. We thought that people didn't want to fit in with us. We didn't fit in with people. They have different interests. They are different type of people. And we were like, we were different, right? You know what I mean? So we tried to become our old self. We tried to individuate. I don't even know if that's a word. But we tried doing that in order to get to know better people, get to become more unique. And I want you to realize this: if you're acting different around everyone in your life, because this is something that I've learned of being more authentic to everyone around me. But I just felt confused when everyone said, oh, you need to be more authentic. You need to be more authentic to people. I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, do I just show them all my flaws? What do I do? I don't want to put myself in a vulnerable position. This is what my brain generated. All your life, you're being told to act like someone else, to put on this persona, the ego, to put on this persona that people tell you on the internet or even in person, to act a certain way, behave a certain way, think a certain way, create a certain way. And what this does is limit your mind's capacity, because once you understand the default state of vibration for every human being on this planet is love and joy, but we're not in that state just because the society is designed to keep us in our lower vibrations, but at the same time it's designed to keep us enslaved in the chains. How will society run if we are not in low vibration? If we're not in fear and scarcity, how will we get this thing and that thing and the watch and the phone and the laptop? We're not gonna get that, right? So in order for us to feel that we're not enough, we are made to feel that we need to get something in the external world in order to make ourselves more full. But you know that material is transient. But you know what really changed my mindset on this? It's like everyone sees you differently. When you look at people, right? Your mom looks at you your mom knows you differently to your, let's say, friend. Your friend knows you as a completely different person. Your teachers know you as a completely different person. And everyone in your life, they just know a little bit of you. They maybe know like 2-3%. And the rest of it is unconscious. You don't express the things that have happened to you, or you don't express your personality, the internal you. You don't give that away to people, right? I'm not saying give it away to people. What I am saying is people don't have context on your life. They don't have the context whereby you're in the position where you're literally speaking with them. They don't have the context on what happened in the past. They don't have any context on that. So if you are looking at people that don't know themselves, if you are listening to people who have no knowledge of self, I'm not talking about me knowing my worth or me doing this. No. When I strip away all the little intricacies of my mind, it's just pure awareness. How am I even able to talk on this camera? How am I able to just move my hands or do anything? It's because I'm conscious. And once you strip away everything, the stories that you've been told, the stories that you've lived in your life, everything that you've went through, when you just take that filter off of that ego and you just look at what the world really is, it's like you're just pure awareness, and then you can be in your state of pure love and joy, right? I think most people fail to recognize that everyone sees them differently. If I walk in the school corridor, when this used to happen to me, I used to think that people were judging me. I used to think that people would say, oh, look at this girl, laughing at me or saying some weird shit about me behind their backs, right? Or behind my back. I used to think that. And then I used to act as if that was happening. But now what I've adopted is people don't hate me. People probably love me. So I'm going to act in a way that I'm going to give them love, because I know that will transcend people more than me giving them hate or even neutrality, anger. If I give them that, then they're probably not going to be accepting of me in the tribe. But at the same time, your power is to realize that everyone sees you differently. And that's your freedom. Literally, that's your freedom. Everyone sees you differently. So who can tell you can't do this thing? You want to go start a YouTube channel, for example. There's people that tell you, oh man, why are you starting a YouTube channel? But you need to realize they don't know the internal you. Even the closest people to you, they don't know the internal you, right? And once you peep this gem of a message right here, where, yeah, cool, like people don't really know me, so I'm gonna make my own choices, not because I'm egotistical and selfish, because I know what's best for me. I'm gonna take the path of what I like. There's nothing to lose. And if there is, you're making excuses in your mind because, like I said before, people see you differently. Everyone sees you differently, right? I don't know the full you. Your parents don't know what it's like to be you. Your father doesn't know what it's like to be you. Your friend doesn't know what it's like to be you. I don't know what it's like to be you. No one knows what it's like to be you. The same way no one knows how it's like to be me. All right? But what I can do is transcend into love and deliver you this message right now. Because, yeah, people can do this for selfish intent of thinking, oh, you know what? I just want to make a few bucks online, man. And, yeah, that was my thinking just a couple of months ago. Just a couple of months ago. But when I focus on literally giving love, delivering this message, and that's it. Like, that if I could help you, like, let's say even one person that watches the video, it would just give me like a great feeling. But yeah, man, understand your freedom. No, even if there's people outside, man, I don't give a shit. You've seen my previous videos. I literally record outside sometimes where, yeah, cool, there could be people at the park, but who cares, man? They don't know the context behind my life. They don't know what I've been through and why I am delivering this message. So who are they to judge what I'm doing? Do you know what I mean? Who are people outside? Let's say you're doing something and someone's like looking at you, giving you a weird look, or you're just wearing something and someone's giving you a weird look. That person doesn't know you. They don't have context on your life. So it's not smart to listen to what they say. It's not smart to listen to a teacher that says, you need to do this because you're good at this subject. You may be just studying the subject just because your parents forced you to. You don't even want to get that career. So my advice to you is you have the freedom to be yourself and not in the soft way of thinking, oh, now I can just go and play video games and I can do whatever I want. That's not what I'm saying. I'm giving you permission to be your authentic self. Express your authentic desires. Be who you are in your core. And this is how you will make the most money. This is how you will attract the woman of your dreams. Because when you look at people putting on this persona, let's say the red pill. This is very popular in the red pill where you have to act a certain way. You need to be mysterious. You need to be distant from the girl in order for her to chase you. You need to do all these things. But once you realize, once you're married to her, you're sleeping next to her. You wake up one day, you're like, I've been putting on a fake persona my whole life in order to get this girl. And I can't even be myself. And you're just in this actor mode of acting out this certain persona you put on. Instead, you could just be authentic, act how you are right now. And yeah, cool, this would attract you less women. But the thing is, it will attract you the woman of your dreams. Right? It's as simple as that. If you want a good wife, start by being a good man, and then a good husband. That's it, right? So the power is yours, man. The power is yours in order to change your reality, in order to mold your reality. And all that begins with is the freedom of the internal state. That is just what it is. It's not anything more. It's not anything less. This is just what it is. It's the freedom to know that people don't really know me that much. So if I do anything and they look at me weirdly, who cares? Like, they don't know me. They don't know the internal me. Even the closest people to me, they don't know the internal me. And this is not to do some weird shit and go around doing some like crimes or something like that. But you need to realize that the freedom to express yourself, there's nothing holding you back. It's only your own mind and your own beliefs about this world and how you will be perceived. But once you realize this perception, this is faulty. I could be wearing the flashiest clothes right now. Yeah, cool. But if my internal state is all messed up, if I'm having some dark thoughts, that doesn't change my external, right? So start from the internal. I've told you this thing to implement that and see yourself as, you know what, people don't know me, so I'm act as I want to. Not in an egotistical way, in a way of giving love. Once you know how to change your internal state, the external state would change itself. You would start to change. You will start to see changes in your external world of good things happening. Yeah, there could be tests, right? There are tests. You won't be too disturbed by the tests because you know that at the end of the day, this is all merely a mirage. This is all merely a test in order to get that thing. You wouldn't be getting that thing if you didn't go through this phase of being so dumbed down, and your persona is just, it's fake. I see all these guys on YouTube that say, oh, I'm a sigma male, I'm a ligma male, like my boss, bro. I'm joking. But all they say is, oh, I'm this type of person, and they associate themselves with a label, with a persona, and they act that way. Tell me how cringe that is, bro. This is literally, this is dog shit. But act as if you are yourself. Yeah, there could be influences, but try to limit them and be yourself as much as you can, and see the truth of living this worldly perception of life. But at the same time, you'll be transcending in your vibration, you'll be transcending in your energy, in your awareness as you do this. So I hope you gain some value from watching this video. Thank you for watching, sincerely, and I'll see you in the next one.